Hey, it's Tom. I just wanted to do this quick video. I was talking to a client the other day about the nodal path. My favorite thing in the chart. It's something that I look at a lot and do a lot with. And he had an epiphany that I wanted to share with you. So I was talking to him about his path, his nodal path, and he said to me, "Wow, you explained it in such a way that I realized the importance of the signs." And I'm like, well, what were you doing before with it? He said, I was just looking at the houses. And I said to him, I said, when I talk to clients about this, when I talk to students about this, a lot of what you do with the nodes often comes out in the signs first, comes out in the signs. So we were talking about different nodal paths. And as you may know, if you've been following me, and if not, totally okay, that I consider there to be 24, not 12, 24, because of the direction, because of which way the south node, north node are going. And so we were talking about, I think at that moment we were talking about the Virgo Pisces nodal path, Virgo south node, Pisces north node, and he was looking at the houses. So he was saying, well, where am I doing Virgo in this area of life? Where am I doing Pisces in this area of life? And I said, no, no, back up a second. Look at the generalized pattern of the south node in Virgo. Where are you, and take it in a lower expression. Sometimes it helps. Where are you overly critical? Where are you wanting things to be a certain way? Where is your thinking too rigid? And then looking at the nodal path, the north node in Pisces going, what do you have to trust? What do you have to lean into? What do you have to have more freedom with? What do you have to go unconscious with? What structures do you have to let go of? And then as that loosens things up, how does that elevate the Virgo to a higher expression? How are you then able to do the analysis that you're meant to do? How is it that you're able to create the structures that actually help you with the things that you want to have in your life? And then you can take it into the areas of life. Then you can take it into the houses. We'll start with the signs and start with, how do you launch from the south node? How do you grab the lessons of the north node? And then how do you elevate the south node to a much higher expression from those lessons? It's the analogy that I sometimes use about a cake. It's like the south node are the ingredients. Okay. The north node is the recipe. Okay. The ingredients by themselves, okay, you have the puzzle pieces, but you don't know what to do with it, and you get the recipe, and the recipe by itself is a set of steps, and it's not necessarily the most comfortable thing to make a cake. It's like, it takes work, and yet it's not either one together, sorry, not either one separately, but put together. How do you then use the recipe to build the cake? You create what's called an emergent. You create something that is better or more complete than either one of the two things, greater than the sum of the parts, as some people would say, right? And so you use the recipe with the ingredients to create the cake or to create whatever it is that you're baking. And so that's basically how I look at the nodal path. And I was talking to him very recently about this, and I have you can get my nodal path course for free right now if you join our free astrology community. I'll leave a link in the description below. I've been selling the nodal path course for quite some time. And right now, while the community is free, you can join the community and start listening to the nodal path course for free. And so I'll leave a link in the description below. And if that insight was helpful, great. Leave a comment. If you want more clarification on it, leave a comment or post in the community. Post in the community. And I have a few really good questions that have come up in there that I want to share with you as well. So, and with that, aloha and take care, and we'll talk again soon. Bye bye.